Jake, I got stabbed in the face by a houseplant this week.
Oh my gosh.
Just straight up right in the eye.
What's his name?
I didn't ask. I ran away. I fled the scene.
Yeah, fight or flight.
Yeah, look up, I think it's called a snake plant or something like that. Snake house plant, something like that. It's got these little sharp things.
Ooh.
They were in the Garden of Eden.
Bro,
To the eye?
Bro. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It hurt, dog. Right in my eye, dog. Right in this eye, dog. Yeah.
How's your water line?
I don't know, man. Gone now. Now that I lost it to the friggin'
Kiss it goodbye, Smalls.
I don't remember. I think it was it was some like really inconsequential thing on the ground that I was like, but I'm gonna, if I'm not gonna pick it up, Catherine's got to pick it up. If she's not gonna pick it up, no one's gonna pick it up. So I was like, I'm gonna pick this up, and I leaned over, not recognizing that there was a freaking snake plant there. Genuinely, just it was like I went as fast into it as I could possibly go. Like imagine this is it, and I see it, and like, oh, there's something on the ground. Like boom, right into it, dude. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh, and the saving grace of living a life that has stuff like that happen to you when you have a podcast is like, well, I guess I'll write it down for the podcast so we can talk about it then.
I could tell Timon about it. I hate that stuff when you're like, this is my fault.
100%.
This is so my fault. Why was I so weirdly aggressive to bend down and get that?
Yes, dude.
What's my problem? Anytime I stub my toe, I'm like,
why'd you do that?
Just gotta go to bed.
Yes, dude.
I'm not gonna get anything done today.
Yeah, it's like that Office episode where Jim bites his tongue. He's like, Pam, we're going home. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. All right, happy Wednesday, everybody. We're back with another episode of Ghostrunners podcast.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Timon, say it.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Timon right now has a setup that would be suitable for the king. My gosh. Take a picture of what you're seeing right now, Jake. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Like Timon's like, you know what? I think today I need the star treatment here.
He's tired. He's got a little shadow on the right side of his face. He's like, not anymore. They get to see the whole face.
Everyone, make sure you go and watch our video, this one, and make sure that you compliment Timon on how good he looks.
Timon's evenly lit, and I evenly like it.
Yeah, evenly loving it.
That's what you got to say.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean, that thing, like, I can barely see Timon now. Timon, if people are like, Timon is the star of the show.
Yeah, what Brett means by fit for a king is I moved a light that was over there just a little bit.
And it's 5 feet up in the air. That's up
true.
there.
I did raise it up a little bit.
Elevated.
Yeah.
Fit for a king.
Fit for a king, man. Anyway, what's going on with you guys?
So, me personally?
What's going on, guys?
Dude, has this ever happened to you? First time that I made this mistake, I started unloading the dishwasher. End of story, right? Guy
right.
problems. No, just kidding. I started unloading the dishwasher, and after I get, 40% of the way done, who's calling?
Big dog, you're on the podcast.
Oh, shoot. Oh, what to do?
All of a sudden, you're like not going to talk. Jensen here. Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
I was recording. Jake was getting ready to say something. I don't know. It was going to be hilarious.
What are you guys getting into? I mean, how's it going so far?
We're just hilarious hijinks today.
Yeah, dude, you should see Timon's setup, dude. He's got this crazy huge light on him. He's really, yeah, it's wild.
No.
Yeah,
Gosh, that sounds awesome.
I poked myself in the face with a plant.
Oh my gosh.
Timon's getting called. Connect the call.
It was a house plant. It just stabbed me right in the eye. It was no fun.
Oh my god, retina or cornea?
Both, man. It was a big
Waterline.
stab. Yeah, it was the whole eye, the whole ball.
Jeez. Oh.
Hey, happy late.
We call you Eye Patch Brad.
Yeah, that's right. Happy late birthday, brother.
Hey, thank you. May 19th, 30 years old.
30
Shout
years
out.
old. Wow. Congrats,
Yeah.
man.
Jacob, how are we doing, buddy? I missed you last time.
I missed you last time too.
You were in China.
What's that?
Oh.
You were
Last
in
time?
China.
Last time?
Last time.
Last time, yeah. Sorry.
He was on the pod when you were in China.
Oh, that's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went to China. I'm doing well. I'm doing better than ever. I am.
So I missed you. I was in China. I don't think I'll ever be able to say that. Okay.
Yeah, but you did go to Africa recently with a German guy, an Egyptian guy,
Yes.
and somebody. It was like the most random.
The United Nations.
What was it? Fourth country?
Nope. Just Germany.
It was a fourth
America,
world
and Egypt.
country.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I thought that. Maybe that's just funny enough to me. Is like just imagining that. Anyway,
It's the setup of a bad like bar joke.
Yeah.
Right.
A German, a Jensen, and a blonde going to Tanzania.
Yeah. I would love that.
Sounds awesome.
that sounds great.
That's great. Yeah. So multicultural. Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, I just.
Very fun.
Nah, no, I shouldn't say that on the podcast.
What?
Well, speaking of blondes, I told you that story off the podcast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll
that
tell
for
you.
the pod?
No,
Nah, I don't think so.
No, we'll tell you later, Jensen.
Got a funny story for you.
You guys are crazy.
This is wild, man.
Oh.
I'll try to give you a call later today if you're available.
Okay.
See you, buddy. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
See you, David Spade.
Is that what he sounds like?
I feel like he does.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fun.
All right. Do you remember what you were going to say?
Oh, yes. Unloading the dishwasher. Got about halfway through and realized, oh, crap, these have been dirty the whole time. I was bamboozled.
Halfway through, huh?
There's nothing that'll test your short-term memory like realizing you unloaded dirty dishes. Because then you got to remember everything
I
you put
see. 'Cause
away.
you like put them back. Yeah.
I put knives in the knife
Sheath.
sheath.
Yeah.
What's that called? Knife box.
Knife block. Yeah.
Knife block. That sounds right.
Yeah.
So I got to remember specifically which knives I put in. You know, glasses, plates, other crud. And it was a good test.
Yeah.
And I think I got probably 95% of it right. I might have missed a spoon in there.
Really?
I don't know when the stack started.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden you go get a spoon next time and there's like 3 that are stuck together. It's like,
Dang it, that was one
I
of
think
them.
those were
That
solid.
was one of them. Yeah, but it's I would recommend everyone do it. Like every 6 months, it's like a good litmus test. Like how good is my short-term memory?
Yeah, your recall.
Unload a thing of dirty dishes and then see if you can do it again.
See, personality, Timon, are you thinking like with me, if I didn't know which knife, I would just put like 3 knives in there. Just
Same,
like
yeah.
I would just be like, I'm not gonna think too much about this.
Yeah, this is-
rather be safe than sorry kind of thing.
Because I mean, it's better that I get the dirty one, and also like it doesn't hurt if they're cleaned again. The ones that are clean.
Yeah.
That's my thought process.
That makes rational sense. I think I was just like, I want to get 100% on this test.
Yes.
I like that though. Yeah, that's good.
And I might have. I'll ask God.
Hey God, it's me, Jake.
Just the other day, Rachel was like, first thing I ask when I get to heaven. What was it? I think it was something weird. Like she just wants to see a video. Oh, I know what it was. She said, we were talking. So Rachel and I love this trend where it's this TikTok trend where a girl will post a picture of her when she's 10 years old in a limited 2 shirt, pigtails and braces. And the caption is like, this is me when this was my favorite song. And then just like some Yin Yang Twin song is playing in the background. It's just kind of funny. It's like everyone's listening to this crazy music at an early age. So we think that's a funny trend. And she's like, what would that have been for you? Like, what were you listening to in like 7th grade? I was like, oh, still nothing but 88.3 The Wind, you know? So then the whole ride home, I just played her different music. And I think that was what she's like, I don't know how God works, but like if he would let me, like I would do anything to see 7th grade Jake in the back of the minivan, just like listening to Skillet
100%.
while my mom was driving the van.
100%.
And I've just like made her listen to Skillet. That's what Rachel wants to see more than anything. Like, oh, I want to see that so bad.
Yes.
It's nothing but Family Force 5, Hawk Nelson, Skillet on rotation until we get to Springfield.
That sounds awesome. Just in general, it's like I would love to just see more either of myself or of other people. Like, what were they like back then?
Yeah.
Like how similar versus how different, you know? In every phase. Like even if it was like, how did Jake and I interact when you were doing K-Life stuff? Like,
Yes, us 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or just like, I want to see Rachel, how she treated her parents when she was 6.
yeah.
You know, because I think she was just like this hyper, just like lunatic, basically.
Really?
Or I think she was like just pretty unbridled at home, like really good kid elsewhere, but at home was just like getting picked on, picking on her brother. She was the family, just like jester, just like entertaining them. I was like, oh, that sounds fun.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. We went down memory lane, like the whole ride back from volleyball. I just played her different music from like middle school. And there'd be some where I'm like, all right, this is one of my favorites. This one's embarrassing. I can already imagine how it goes. But then there's others who's like, she might like this one. She did not. But I was like, you might kind of, this one's kind of quieter.
Dude, yeah. I remember at the pheasant hunt, there were 2 songs specifically that were like, these songs are still unbelievable. Irene by Toby Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, little girl, the presence of the world. And
I think like Isaac was like, dude, what's this song?
yes.
He never heard it.
And then Take My Hand by Sean McDonald.
That one really.
Take my hand at the promised land, and I'm you and I'm what I stand and I cannot do it on my own. It was just like, these songs are amazing for, like, I liked them back then. I'm still real into them right now.
Yeah. I tried to play her some that I was like, that I loved, like some Hawk Nelson. Like, these are some of my favorite Hawk Nelson songs, and they didn't really hold up. But then I tried to find some like older audio adrenaline stuff that is like a little softer. I was like, she might like Ocean Floor.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Maybe I do, but I don't know how it goes. You want to sing it? Taking my hand at the promised land, now you about to what ocean floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very similar. But that's what Rachel wants to see when she gets to heaven.
Yeah, Catherine, it is fun to like when you get in like a little bit of a groove, like you think of one song and then that makes you think of another song, and then all of a sudden it like opens the floodgates. Kind of like, it sounds like that was,
like your Audi comes in, you're like, oh my gosh, I have
Exactly.
all these memories now.
I feel like, yeah, like Catherine will get in that mood sometimes, and sometimes she'll just play songs. And I'm like, you and I were different in high school. Like these songs are just like really emotional, like, yeah, or like kind of that punk rocky phase of like whatever.
Still Christian?
No, I mean maybe
Barlow
sometimes.
Girl.
I'm not sure.
Building
Maybe,
429.
I think the ones I'm thinking of are like no, like what's the song?
Super Chick.
Take me away, ba-ba-da-da. You know the song?
Yeah.
Who is that? 30 Seconds to Mars? I don't know. I didn't listen to that stuff.
I don't know how long it took him.
But
Take
like,
me away. The Great
Yeah.
Escape. My
Yes.
Chemical Romance.
Is
I'm
it?
just saying something. I don't know.
Take it back Sunday.
Taking Back Some Hay. What did we say the song's called? I'll look it up. I just said it.
The Great Escape.
1963 film. Oh, that's what it is.
Great
Dude,
film.
I've actually flashback. I forgot I did a whole project on this. These guys that like dug their way out of this camp.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Steve McQueen. All right. So the song Boys Like Girls.
Oh, see that like that kind of thing would never. And like even when she played it today, it would just be like I would just kind of like bob my head along like yeah.
That one never came your way.
I mean, I kind of knew it, but I was just like she really wanted to get into it with me. Kind of like probably sounds like you were trying to get with like, you like this song?
Sanctus Real.
And it's like I'm not vibing with this one very much.
What was your introduction to secular music?
Oh, I mean, I was the baby of my family, so like
Oh yeah, birth.
probably Nelly and 4
Yeah.
years old. Secular music. I mean, I remember loving the Beatles as a young kid. Like
That's cool.
And my dad, like we listened to a lot of Oldies 95. It was on 94.9, but they called it Oldies 95.
They round
I don't
up.
know. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
The oldies way.
So that's probably my intro. Like that, and I remember we listened, there was a tape. My aunt had a tape of Beach Boys, like greatest hits on the way, and we'd always listen to it on the way down to the lake. So those are some
fun.
like good memories of like Beach Boys and Beatles were probably like the first secular music. But yeah, then my sisters, listened to stuff and I listened to it with them.
Yeah.
So I was probably listening to stuff 10 years before you were.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked about it. I don't know the words to like Backstreet Boys, Nelly, like all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like that was before. I will say my dad let a few slip through the cracks on purpose. I probably mentioned this, but from our house to like Stratford school, gymnasium, whatever, it was like a 5-minute drive. And so before every like middle school basketball game, every middle school football game, didn't matter. On the way to the games, he would play a cassette that was I think AC/DC's greatest hits. We just
Okay.
listened to the same 2 songs. Shook Me All Night Long and Back in Black. We just listened to those 2 songs.
That's great.
Before every game. That was all I had. I had that and like Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Love it.
But then going into high school was when it finally like broke. And that summer of 2006 was Soldier Boy.
Okay.
That was like my introduction into like, the rest of music. And I was like, whoa. There was that. It was like T-Pain, DJ Unk. Remember him?
What was his song?
Walk It Out and
Yeah.
Two Step were the two big ones.
Oh yeah, he was both those.
Yeah, he came in firing. and
DJ
then
Unk was doing all right for a second there.
He did all right.
Was Chameleonaire that same time?
That was maybe a
Dirty?
year or two later.
Okay.
Because I think I was driving by then. But then, Akon. Akon went on a roll while we
Yeah.
were in high school.
Yep.
He was everywhere. Akon and Lil Wayne. Couldn't go anywhere without him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I did see some stat. I think in like 2008, Lil Wayne was featured in like 400 songs or something. Like he recorded more songs than there were days.
Oh, he also came out with that massive album CD thing, didn't he? Like,
I don't remember that, but I remember he just like, he said yes to, it seemed like every feature.
It's like, yeah, I'll do that.
Lil Wayne's the third verse on every song this year.
Yeah. What are you hearing?
What is it, boy? Is it trouble?
Airplane? Too close? Go get it. Point. Yeah.
Anyway, that's music.
That's been music. What got us on that? Oh, Rachel. Heaven.
How do we even get there though? Doesn't matter.
So those were obsessions back when you were a teenager. What are some current obsessions? Let's do a little segment. We're calling it current obsessions. Yeah. Do you have any current obsessions?
Hey, here's the current obsessions. Right now, my current obsession, one of them is listening to Theo Von. This is a guy who, you too?
Kind of adjacent.
You
yes.
guys too?
Go ahead.
This is a guy who
I some too.
been following on Instagram for years, truly only watching the clips of his podcast. I mean, like, dude, this guy is great. I really enjoy him. He's really funny. And then I've now been, I'm in a podcast rhythm where I actually listen to his podcast, and he's incredible. I think he's so talented. Really enjoy his podcast. I think he's really funny. Recent episode, he had Chad Ochocinco Johnson on there.
Yeah.
And they are just cut from the same cloth where, I mean, similar, but Ochocinco is just a guy. This is a guy I met back in the day. I filmed with him.
Yeah.
And he's always been interesting. This is an NFL player. He was very much known as like a big personality before there was even kind of celebrated in the NFL. I feel like he was a little ahead of his time.
Yeah, it was kind of like a negative big personality.
Yes, they were like trying to like suppress it, but he's always been out there, like on record, never done drugs, never done alcohol, but eats McDonald's all the time.
Yep.
He's like this amazing athlete with 0% body fat somehow.
Yeah, super fast. Like,
Yes.
tried out for ML soccer, like Major League Soccer.
Yeah, he's a really good soccer player. I think he did like some track and field. His Instagram used to be a lot more interesting. Now he's like a TV personality. He's bigger, but around he would just post a picture of like orca whales, just killer whales, and just this long caption. Just like the dude just loves whales and just fascinating. Hearing him talk about, so he has like 8 kids with like, I don't know how many different women, but all of them were like by design, which doesn't sound like it, but he's like, every single woman that he's had a kid with is like a Division I athlete. And he's like,
wow.
I bred my kids to be athletes. And just like hearing him talk about the strategy, it's just
I'm
like,
sure Theo Von had some hilarious responses to that.
yes, they get talking about like,
You got to let something out of a quarter horse, boy. Dang. Dang. Just get out in the bag in the barn. Just, boy.
Chad Johnson said he won't like date a woman unless she's already a mother. And Theo's like, why is that? He's like, well, one, you get to see like if she already is a good mother. And 2, he's like, I dated models who don't have kids. They don't got no food in the house. And then Theo's like, oh yeah, man, I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I'll sleep with a girl with half a Lunchable in my mouth. That's the way to do it, boy.
That's how you do it, boy.
It's just like, I just think even though he's one of the biggest podcasters in the world, I mean, he got Trump on his podcast, I still think people are not appreciating how talented you have to be. Like, he is making up 90% of everything you hear. It's made up on the spot. And he's saying, oh, I knew a guy once. Oh, I grew up with a guy. All of it's made up.
You think?
And I think it
Is
needs
that
to be
true?
more appreciated. 90% of it's made up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm always curious about that. Of like, has he said that, or is it just like?
No, this is just my own theory, but I feel like I have a good sense of these things. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's just
I think I'm with you. Yeah.
incredible at improvising.
It seems it's got to be, because it's like there's nobody that's that
You can't remember this many stories.
and like that has this many stories. Like,
Yeah, not every single part of your life had to be that interesting.
I remember when 3rd grade, Miss Thompson's class.
I just saw a clip the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I went on a walk with a guy, or he lost his leg, or maybe half his leg. I don't know. He might have been faking it. It's hard to tell." And the other guy goes, "CGI." He goes, "I don't know what his name was. I didn't catch his name."
Have you watched his stand up?
Yeah, it's not quite as good.
Okay.
Some of these guys who are incredible podcasters, Tim Dillon, Theo Von, it's like you expect the stand-up to be like way better, but it's kind of like the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, I think it just works better for like a podcast format.
It's almost like if he just did a podcast live, it would be better. Like as stand-up.
Just go on a podcast tour.
Like that CGI joke is a funny joke.
Yes.
Like for stand-up. Like,
he did have a closing joke that I really appreciated. It had nothing to do with anything else he was talking about. He just has a long pause and he's like, anyway, my cousin got bit by a gay guy. And everyone kind of laughs and he goes, so we'll see. Thank you. My name is Theo. Like that's it. That's the whole joke. He closed his special with that. Like it's pretty funny.
See ya. Yeah.
But it's also like, oh, you might have said that on your podcast though too.
Yeah, sure. maybe it's like his calling card now. You know.
I think Theo Von's producer is insane. He's just so fast. I think he like can read people's minds like before they like he looks things up so fast.
Do you think they're
It's
like
wild.
editing out some of the fluff?
I think that I'm sure it like comes up on screen in post before he looks it up, but like even like they'll mention something and immediately, oh yeah, this thing. Like it's pretty crazy. Like
see, I listened to one recently. I don't know if it's a new guy because I don't listen to it enough, but they had a new guy on, or sorry, I don't know if it's a new guy.
Yeah.
Caleb Presley was the guest, and I swear the producer didn't look anything up the whole time. They were like kind of making fun of us to his face, like, dude, you have a computer, do something.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe.
But it became a funny bit in the
That's
show.
pretty funny.
Anyway, current obsession, Theo Von.
I'll go next because my current obsession is very adjacent to that. It's more overarching than this, but have you seen I'm sure you have, the AI generated baby reenactments of videos?
In my algorithm.
Dude,
I love those things.
obsessed with them.
Jake
Every
Allen,
time.
how do we do that for us?
I would be so honored, honestly.
Take our Instagram clips, babyfy them.
Oh my gosh. And have you seen the Theo Von ones?
Yeah.
So
The way they like furrow his brow and make him frown.
so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like every time. And I haven't shown Catherine yet, like, because I think I kind of discovered them while she was in Texas. I'm like, she would love these, dude. Like,
She would?
I think so.
Because it's a baby.
I mean, they look just like Henry half the time, and so that's what it is. It's like imagine like Henry saying, but Theo, Von, God dang, man, yeah, they're just so funny every time. Like every time I've watched one for anybody that they've done them to, I just think that is amazing. So
Yeah.
current obsession. I don't think I've ever skipped past one yet.
Especially Theo Von, because I've seen they tried to do Joe Rogan and he's got like a full set of teeth and he's bald and it's a little harder to look at.
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah.
seen those. I'm trying to think of. I feel like I've seen ones for like NBA, like on TNT or something
Oh, that's
before
funny.
or something like that. Anyway, but that's my current obsession is those baby adult videos.
Yeah. This is adjacent to, I guess, podcast. I've been listening to John Chris podcast a lot.
Oh,
and
that's
I'm
nice.
like,
You listen to Ben Rector?
I'm like keeping up. Yeah. That was
a
a
good
great
one.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just been keeping up. It's like it's been a while since I found a new podcast and I'm like listening regularly. And it's great.
Yeah, shout out to them. They're
Look
doing
at
a
us,
good job.
little podcast boys. You know, you got to
Yeah.
keep an ear to the ground in the community.
Yeah, what are they doing over here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Ben Rector episode a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting them talking about all the, I don't know, nuances of music and all that stuff. But good.
Any really interesting fun facts you didn't know
I'm trying to
beforehand?
remember. I don't know. I mean, no, this is not that interesting, but like talking about like writing for TikTok, like writing music for TikTok,
Yeah.
essentially. It was like a small thing they talked about, but like some people like
You could tell when Ben Rector did it, the Joy album.
in my head, I was like
I'm
he was
living
like,
my best life.
He's like, yeah, sometimes people do that. I was like, you do that. Like in my head, I thought like he has a song right now. It's like, you are my favorite person. And I'm like, that's a real song.
Dude, I was having my own little Mandela effect go on. When I heard that song, I was like, no, this isn't new. You've already made
really?
this.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he's saying this is a new single. I'm like, am I taking crazy pills? I know I've heard that song before, but I guess not.
Probably similar to
Yeah.
something else you've heard.
I mean, that one, yeah, he like hosted a challenge of like, make your video to this.
Sure. Yeah.
Which, yeah, it's like, okay.
But that was actually interesting. So he just in general talked about comedians versus musicians and how social media is not made for musicians. It's made for comedians. Essentially.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard as a musician to like do social media well.
I see.
Because
But musicians, you make one good album and you don't have to do anything else your whole life.
yeah,
Kind of.
you
You know?
you can go on tour with that one album.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah. He was just talking about like it's just hard to like gain people's attention that quickly, in
Totally.
a post or whatever. Which he does. I think he does a pretty good job on social media. He does those like little like songs that are just
In
like
his,
a
like,
joke,
living room.
basically. Yeah. But anyway, I thought it was good. Anything else you can remember?
Yeah,
from
what
the
else
time?
did he talk like with the social media thing? I think he was saying like comedians, you can just like you can tell a full joke, but like
Yes.
you aren't supposed to spoil the whole song on social media, like
interesting.
that type of thing. It's like
that's a good
I
point.
think that's what he was saying. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a
Good
good episode.
point.
Good point. So that's one of your current obsessions, Tom.
Yeah,
This one might, hey, call it lame, call it we know, whatever, but I'm obsessed with pickleball. I love playing it. It's not just like work. It's like, man, I love thinking about pickleball. I love playing pickleball. I love getting better. I love everything about it.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm just all in.
I was hanging out with Isaac yesterday, and he's like, I really want to start doing more drills for pickleball. And I'm like, that's crazy.
We're drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
I was like, did you ever think you were going to say that? Like, you just want to go to, like, because he's got that ball machine at Lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, Isaac's working for Lifetime now for pickleball stuff. And he's got that ball machine. He's like, I just want to go and just, hit balls, do drills. And I was like, that's wild. Like,
I know.
good for you. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, but it's like, who would have thought that you were like going to do the same thing for pickleball that you do for like basketball?
It's crazy.
Or baseball or football.
It just feels more lame, but we're kind of at a point. It's like, we're not going to get better unless you do that. Like, playing rec only takes you so far. It's like, do we want to get better? We're going to have to freaking like practice. Don't let anyone see.
It is funny. Oh, baby, I'm excited to talk about Main Street Roasters. Woo!
Great
you
job.
too? You excited?
I'll toast to that. Can I make a toast?
Yeah, go ahead.
The human tongue. It can be, the Bible says it's important. And I'm paraphrasing. I think the
The
Bible
book
says,
of James says the tongue, it's important.
don't doubt it.
Yeah.
It's like the what of a ship?
The rudder,
Yes.
the bridle of the horse.
It's the bridegroom of the ship.
Yes.
Bride rudder. That's what the Bible says. I say favorite part of my body because I get to drink. Everyone cheers. Main Street Roasters. Hey, to you and yours.
You bet, brother.
Happy June.
Good June.
So that's my toast.
Good beans, roasters.
I like my tongue and it likes me back.
That's right. You lick that coffee and it rewards you for it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you've done this new thing with the coffee where you lick it like a cat. Ever since you've been to China,
scrape it.
Yeah, you sip and you lick like a cat.
Have you ever seen a dog drink in slow motion?
It's awesome.
Yeah, they curl their tongue backwards and scoop it in.
Crazy.
Like it's a bucket in a well.
You're trying to do that. That's what you were trying to do. the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus deadlift. All that to say, if you're a coffee lover and need some new beans,
No beans.
Father's Day is coming up. If your dad needs some new beans,
No beans.
look no further. MainStreetRoasters.com. You get 10% off with promo code GRKC. So support small town, small business, coffee shop. MainStreetRoasters.com. Quick sidebar. Great story. So Isaac just got a part-time job at Lifetime. He's like helping out with pickleball there. He just got his first name tag.
All right.
Says Isaac on it. Except he noticed next to Isaac, it says he, him, his.
Okay.
He's like, okay. I didn't like ask for that. I think people probably know what my gender is when they look at me. He starts looking around. He's like, okay, no one else has their pronouns.
I was gonna say I've never noticed
their
that
name
Lifetime
tag.
before. Yeah.
He said there's one other guy who has pronouns on his name tag, and he is the most flamboyant gay guy in that whole Lifetime. And Isaac's going, what does this mean? Why did they do this? Like, is this new company policy? They're like, no,
No.
I
Just
just
figured,
you do pickleball drills.
your haircut.
So he's like actually just like, do I say something about this? Like what?
That's interesting. Yeah.
And
Or
so
is
I
it
think-
like the new name tags have them?
That's what we were thinking, but we don't think so.
No, yeah, I don't think so either.
We looked into it a little bit. Yeah, I think, so I don't know who, if that comes from the top down. I don't know who interviewed him. I don't know why he's got his pronouns on his name tag, but it is not company policy. It is just for Isaac specifically. So he said this week he's got to muster up the courage and like talk to somebody about it.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I lost my, can you print it again? And just Isaac.
Yeah, just straight up.
I think I lost it because there's too many words on it.
Straight
Oh
up.
dang. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, straight.
I'll be on the straight and narrow after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost it.
The replacement name tags are like $60. No problem. That's fine.
That's great.
Yep.
I'll pay you $60 straight up, even.
That's wild.
So yeah, Isaac, he, him is. Can you come help me with this ball machine?
I will say we went over and played pickleball at Lifetime the other day, and like he walked in and people were like old men were like, "Hey, Isaac, how you doing?"
Been there 3
He's
days.
just a king already. Like people love him, so it's pretty cute.
Oh,
That's
he,
so
him,
funny.
his.
He,
There
him.
he is.
There are a decent amount of flamboyant people working there.
Oh, yeah.
So I did tell Isaac, like, be careful. Okay? Just
Yeah, they want to drill
don't get any ideas.
you.
My next current obsession is it's a treat. It's a breakfast. It's a whatever you want to call it. There's granola from Costco. I don't know what it's like cereal-ish, or you can put whatever. It's granola. Granola from Costco with frozen blueberries and milk.
Send me a link. Send me a link.
Dude.
This sounds good.
Unbelievable. So I get it's separate. You understand? I'm putting the frozen blueberries with the granola and the milk.
Dang it.
Do you understand?
I do now.
Well, I didn't want frozen granola.
Yeah, I thought just the blueberries were frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still like you're combining it. You're making your own salad here.
Make my own salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the nice dressing, nice milky dressing. And the frozen blueberries like just slightly melt when you pour the milk on them. And so it's like real cold milk, real nice texture. I'm obsessed with it, dude. Like truly, like I want it all the time.
I love granola, and I'm always trying to find cool ways to consume more of it. So
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know where we were at, Seattle or something. We were the day of a show. I remember we went to this coffee shop, and it was called, on the menu, it was called Big Kids Cereal. It was like milk, granola, and like blueberries and strawberries. And it was awesome.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was a great meal.
Yeah, there's been a few times where I throw bananas in there. No problem at all with that either, dog. So good. God dang.
Got me feeling like a primate, dog. Man.
Make me want to go hum, hum, hum on that thing, dog.
Start eating with my toes every now and then, man. I go back 5,000 years.
Making me curl my head back and say, dang, bro. Anyway, just love it, honestly. So, and like this is where it's like, I mean, you can judge that if you want already, but I also really love eating them out of, we have those cereal bowls that have the straws on them.
Oh, yeah. That's a
I
good
love
90s
them, dude.
thing.
I've always, we've had them growing up, and we have like 5 or 6 of them still, and I don't ever have it out of a regular bowl. I'm always going for the straw. I don't use the straw.
Oh, you don't even use the straw?
The granola is so small that it doesn't really work I would use it if I could, but
I see.
it's awesome.
I don't think I've seen one of these before.
Oh,
What is
dude.
it?
Oh,
They're just like bowls that have a little straw sticking out the side of them.
all one piece of plastic.
Oh, nice.
Usually a fun color.
So it's just like, yeah, your leftover milk.
yep.
That's kind of fun.
Stocking stuffer for Christmas for Timon. Hello.
Memorial Day gift.
Have you gotten his memorial gift yet?
It's in the mail.
Okay. Hopefully it'll be here in time. No. All right. Timon, current obsession?
Yeah, I'm already kind of reaching for stuff. I'm just more of a current thing that I'm enjoying.
Love
but John Mayer, I think like you put me onto him like a while back.
John
Just like the
Oh,
Continuum
baby.
album.
Oh, baby.
It's so good.
God,
It's
so
It's so
good.
good.
Oh, man. The whole, like,
Yeah,
top to bottom.
truly. Yeah.
Maybe the only song that I don't love. Well, what do you think? Do you have any
Oh,
songs?
I don't know. Let me pull it up here. Hold
Please.
on. Yeah, let me. What's your song that you were going to say is not?
Is the most popular song on the album probably is Waiting on the World to Change. I don't love that song. Like, it's kind of
I see. I like that one.
candy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not very good. Like, just like kind of too sweet.
I think some of these on the album, like I'll just listen to like the probably 7 or 8 that I have like saved in my playlist. So I don't know. I'm not like super familiar with all of these, but yeah, I just Gravity. I love Belief.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming with a Broken Heart, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Bold as Love I listened to today.
So good.
Yeah.
You listen to his live album?
I don't think so.
Oh, Timon.
Save
Next
it right
obsession.
All right, Timon. So he does a live album. It's all him, like the whole album.
Oh,
but
sweet.
It's first he does acoustic just by himself, which is unbelievable.
Okay.
And then he does John Mayer trio next. I think that's the next one. which is also unbelievable because you realize like he's playing guitar while singing all this.
Yeah.
And then he does a whole band. And it's unbelievable, dude. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's so good. And then he basically listen to Bold as Love specifically because he inadvertently preaches the gospel during Bold as Love, and it's amazing.
Okay.
Like it's like John, like because he's like basically like I've been trying all these different things, I just can't figure it out, and I just figure out like the only answer to this thing is just love, man. It's just love. I just need to like feel love and like give love, and I'm like, bro, that's called Jesus, man. Like it's like really interesting. So anyway, check it out.
I will.
That's fun. Current obsession, Jake?
Back to me. Verb Bars, Matt's old company.
Yeah.
Even though he's not a part of it anymore, I really like him. I love starting my day with him.
Yeah.
Little shot of caffeine. It's just great.
Yeah, they're just like these little like granola caffeine bars.
Yeah, granola bars, natural caffeine in them. So yeah, load me up.
What makes it natural caffeine? You know what I mean?
It's nothing unnatural about it.
That they have unnatural caffeine?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Epidermis.
Where's the coffee get all the caffeine? That's that natural. That's gotta be natch.
I'll talk to Jet.
My last current obsession, actually I just noticed all three of mine are B's. Baby adult videos, blueberries and granola cereal, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
All of Timon's are John's.
It should be time. Figure out John for your last one. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was my last one.
That's nice.
Yeah, just Catherine doesn't think it's that funny, and she thinks it's too stupid. She's like, it's too stupid a humor for me. I think it's so funny, dude.
I just watched we watched a trailer for a show last night, the new Ted Danson show on Netflix.
Okay.
But it's got the like Latino woman from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in it.
Okay. Which one? There's two of them.
The mean one.
Oh, yeah, Rosa Diaz.
Yeah, she's in that.
Oh, interesting. Comedy?
I think so. Cool. A little bit.
Yeah, I think it just like every single show ever, like it's not as good as at the end, but man, has it got some great moments in it. So
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, natural caffeine refers to caffeine that is extracted from plants rather than synthesized in a lab. So for instance, like natural caffeine would come from coffee beans, tea leaves, guarana seeds,
heard of that.
yerba mate, and cacao.
Okay. Cacao's got some caffeine, huh? I guess, yeah, I knew chocolate has caffeine. Fun. I'm looking at this.
So those are natural.
Cool.
John,
Krasinski. Have you seen A Quiet Place, guys? He does a good job
you letterbox it?
directing it. I didn't watch it recently, but he directed it. It's a good movie, so
Is he not in? He's in it too.
he's in it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the clip of him running down the bridge.
Oh, watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend it. It's actually like I wasn't like a John Krasinski guy before that movie because I wasn't like an Office person. So yeah, good movie.
What a gift to know that you just have the Office just waiting in your back pocket. I mean, that's awesome, Timon. Like you're not an Office guy. It's like, what a like.
It is nice. Like
at any time you could be just injected with joy.
And I'm like, I feel like I'm saving it for a good time. I'm like, I'm gonna watch The Office at some point.
Yeah, work slow,
Yeah.
Graydon's out of town, you
Yeah.
just bear down an Office. I said the exact same things about a year ago. Scott had never seen the show You, and I just knew Scott, and I knew he would love it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what a gift that is that you get to watch it from the start. And literally just last night, he finally finished it, texted me in all caps. Just, I can't believe this.
Oh my gosh.
All right, got one last one.
Yep.
Not a huge deal, but I'm in the app Discord on a daily basis these days. What do you know about that?
Not much. Is it just like this is me like being such an old man about it. Is it just like message boards basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Like is it
It's not a physical cord.
how is it
My
different?
mistake.
Yeah. How is it different than Reddit?
Reddit, there's more of a there's like there's a feed and you could scroll. This feels like almost just like it's just organized messaging or just like
Discord's it's like chat rooms.
yeah, it's like a log of chat. And it's not even that like crazy organized. Like I feel like it could be better, but for whatever reason it's popular. But I remember like 4 or 5 years ago, someone wanted us to start a Ghostrunners Discord.
Yep.
And even then we felt too boomer to like, I don't really understand.
100%,
A lot of
yeah.
hashtags. But
Facebook group. Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, for Friday stuff, we've got our own little thing in there and kind of fostering a little community in there. And so it's fun.
So what are you doing in there? Like, are you not stirring the pot, but like engaging conversation, or are you just more
A little
monitoring?
bit. Yeah, I'm kind of just like, I'm seeing everything. I'm reacting to certain things. It gives people direct access to us to be able to ask questions about the paddle.
Okay.
I'll give them I give 24 hours early access to like some content. You know, I try to like add value in certain ways, but it's kind of just fun just to kind of lurk and
Interesting.
see what people are saying about the fever.
How do you think, like, what kind of people are the Discord people in the world?
Dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
more
know
like
what
techie or like younger or...
I don't know.
Can you feel that out yet?
I don't know what type is typically on Discord. I would say probably people who are also on Reddit,
Yeah.
more than likely own like a gaming PC,
Yeah.
and they don't do it anymore, but they used to hacky sack.
Oh, really?
Or like they had one. Yeah, they had one.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're
Soul Patch and Hacky Sack.
not at the same time, but yeah.
I remember back when we had this Soul Patch.
Yeah, well, my kindergarten teacher, she had a soul patch.
I remember dude that had 3 legs. He could Hacky Sack with the best of them, dude. God dang. Dude, I'm kind of distracted. You got these ants that are flying. You seen this?
Flying ants?
Flying ants. Didn't know that was a thing. There was one just crawling around right here, and then
Why do I pay for a bug guy? You know, I noticed some ants in the guest bathroom the other day, and now here.
yeah, that's what they should fix for sure.
What do they do?
Call them up.
I figured we had less ants and less bugs and less mice when I didn't pay for pest control. They keep themselves in business. They're leaving rat
Right.
food
They're
everywhere.
like asking for it.
Yeah, they're putting peanut butter on my windowsill.
That's all my current obsessions.
We're done being obsessed.
Yeah, get over it, guys.
Unless Timon, you had one more John.
Nope. I'm out.
John,
There's no more
Malkovich.
Johns.
Should we do our s'mores?
S'mores. Yeah, let's do it. S'mores are breakfast food. I don't think we've done this. If we have, we'll see if we change it this time.
I know I did not win the last one because I did not take the answers seriously.
I think you.
Champagne
Maybe
problems?
Yeah, but you might have. I don't know who won.
I remember you being kind of up there.
Oh, really?
Let me see.
Let's see here.
Hard to spell. Trying to search for it.
Oops, click marketplace.
Oh, I
That's
did
not where
win.
we're going. Congrats, time.
Thanks. 40%.
Wow.
This one might actually matter what order we go in. So think about it.
Hey, think about it.
I don't even know. I mean, for me, I don't have like a clear for. I'm gonna go Jake Brad me. I don't even care.
Jake Brad me. Okay,
Jake
great.
Brad me. All right, I get to go twice. First pick in breakfast foods. Oh, Timon, why'd you do this?
Jake Brad me.
What is the best breakfast food? I was really prepared to go second or third. Give me cereal.
Whoa.
Give me cereal.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
I support
Good.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
1-1. 1-1.
I
First
didn't
pick.
laugh at you, Jake. I didn't laugh at you.
I don't know
meant
if
it's
I
a good pick.
laughed. Felt bad for him. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's not. It's not something you're like whipping up. You're not ordering at a restaurant for breakfast, but
Well, sometimes it sounds like adult cereal.
big kid cereal.
Yeah.
It's my earliest breakfast food, and it might be my latest breakfast food. I'll have it my whole life.
Sorry, I'm thinking of adult cereal versus big. Like, what if adult cereal is just like
Peas,
the alphabet? What are those things called? The
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, but there was ones for cereal that had the letters, but it spells out cuss words, like adult cereal.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only cuss words. They couldn't. How'd they figure out how to, get them all together? But
You literally can't make any other words with the letters.
yeah.
Somehow.
How do they do that?
All right, cereal.
Cereal it is.
And I'd say I'd
off the
argue
board.
like earliest and latest as well as like time of day. Like
Pretty
it hits
versatile.
in the morning, hits at night.
Yeah, I'd like to see if you guys
I had
are having-
honeycomb last night.
What? That's not breakfast.
It's breakfast foods. Is that the s'mores we're doing or not?
Dang. Good answer, dude. Good retort.
Breakfast.
Wow.
Eggs.
Oh, that's a good retort, man.
I had a cousin. We used to think he was retorted. but-
I remember the first time I heard the word retort, man.
Sorry I said that, guys. I was playing a character.
Yeah, right. All right, breakfast foods. Dang, that's a good answer. All right, my first one is going to be bacon. I'm going bacon right off the bat.
That's very solid.
I didn't even think about that. It's
Yeah,
not even on
so
my
good.
list.
It's
What's wrong with me?
bacon feels about as universally loved as anything in the world. I'm not saying everyone loves it. I'm saying as universally loved as anything in the world.
Dude, there was a phase where like merchandise became overwhelmingly bacon.
Yes.
Like, I don't know when that was, maybe 2012 or something. It was just like everything is like keep calm and bacon on. You know what I'm saying? Like bacon infiltrated all the basic sayings.
Like bacon pillows you could buy. Like bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like towels that just had bacon on them.
And I feel like, yeah, they were just injecting it into every just like phrase and just like, let me try to find some.
Well, the Baconator. No, seriously. I'm serious.
That's not really what I'm talking about, but yes, that is like,
I do feel like we went through a phase with bacon for sure.
yeah.
Also with pretzels, we went through a phase with pretzels.
Really?
Yeah, well, and this is more food related, obviously, but like, yeah, every restaurant was like the pretzel bun, you know, all these different
Oh,
things.
I see. Yeah. All right. Get
Pretzel
back to me.
bites.
I'll find it. I'll find some bacon stuff, bacon merch.
Time?
All right, my first two picks are going to be in the same-ish vein. I'm going to go first waffles.
Wow.
And I'm picturing them specifically with whipped cream.
What?
You can go either way. And then also crepes.
Ooh.
These are just my personal, like, if I think of like the best tasting breakfasts.
Hey, good for you.
Where do you get a good
Thank
crepe?
you.
I didn't have either
You
on
make
my
them at
list.
home?
Yeah, you make them. It's like you can make 2 ingredient crepes. I can't remember what the exact 2 are, but like,
Unsifted flour, probably.
and then you just make them flat, roll up. Like you have to make this. This is why I'm like, this is not gonna be a popular pick, but like,
no,
it's just the best tasting thing that I ever have had for breakfast. I think.
I think the only reason it might not be popular is because not enough people have had them. I don't think.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I've had a crepe, it's like that was awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to have more. I
Yeah.
think.
At home, look up a simple crepe recipe and then make the filling needs to be, you get like cream cheese, frozen blueberries, and some sugar, and just like blend that up and then put that in the middle, like roll it up, and then just top it with whipped cream and strawberries.
Okay.
It's the best food you'll ever eat, I think.
Good.
There's this spot in Breckenridge, Colorado that has like both sweet and savory crepes, and
Yeah.
and you have to wait in line for an hour plus, but it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that's a good answer.
Waffles and crepes.
All right,
That's good.
Too.
I was really worried when you went waffles that you were also going to go pancakes, which would have been diabolical to go 1-2 waffles pancakes. It would have been a really tough move to go past that. But pancakes, I used to be much more waffles French toast guy. I've become like, oh, it's because I didn't have the right type of pancakes. And all of a sudden, when you get a good pancake, it is heavenly.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm the San Antonio Spurs of this draft so far with bacon and pancakes. I'm not like, whoa, these guys are flashy, but it's like these guys are going to win championships with this. So if you have a good version of bacon and pancakes, you can do well.
Yeah. That was my option
Yeah,
to go first, was going to be pancakes.
so good, dude. So Catherine makes them sometimes. She does them with coconut oil, just a little tinge of coconut, dude. One more time. You ready for this? God dang, dude. So,
All right. I got 2 more here and then 1 more. But at first I have 2 more.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go French toast
yeah.
because I find myself ordering that. Like when I'm at a restaurant, it's like pancakes. Nah, you make pancakes at home. Nah, but I'm like, French toast feels like, oh,
And you know what French toast has? They dip them in?
eggs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get egg bites and it's gross. I'm like, why did I order this? Just took a big old bite of egg. Ew. I hate the egg bites. But that's why at a restaurant, you're like, they're probably
good.
getting rid of most of the egg bites.
Yeah.
So I love some like strawberries and
Oof.
powdered sugar on some
So
French
good.
toast. And then my other pick is going to be generic, but just biscuits.
Ooh.
However you want to doll them up,
Yeah.
dress them up.
Yeah.
You want to go gravy, you're in a gravy mood. Yeah, maybe it's winter. Let's get some gravy out. Sometimes you're just like feeling a little sweet, just butter and honey maybe. Or
Okay.
you're married now and your wife says, I got some organic jam. You say, toss it in there. So yeah, I like the versatility of biscuits, and it's hard to mess up a biscuit.
Okay.
Throw some sausage in there.
Yes, dude.
Oh, it's still on the board.
So biscuits and gravy is off the board then, probably?
Yes.
Okay. All right, my next pick, I'm gonna go. This is my Mano Ginobili to my Tim Duncan. Okay, for all the sports people out there, I'm gonna go breakfast burritos. It's a little bit more
okay.
of an exotic pick. It's a little more like okay, that now you turn some heads with this
I
one.
can't get behind it, but
No, I guess if you're not an eggs guy, you probably don't like them either, Jake. But man, they are just a sight to have, sight to be seen.
it's like I can't agree, but I'm afraid that a lot of people will.
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
Yeah, you'll get your backed up on that one.
People in Texas like to call them tacos, breakfast tacos, even though they are burritos.
What?
Yeah, like Like they're like enclosed burritos. And they're like, that's a breakfast taco.
No.
Oh.
But anyway, breakfast burritos, unbelievable, filling, protein packed, on the go, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So
All right. I'm really not sure what to pick next, but I'm gonna go sausage. I think I'm
Yeah.
picturing either the links or even like the patties. It's all good. It's all good in the morning.
yep.
Yeah. And then I got a lot still up there for my last. I'm gonna follow my heart, and I'm not gonna win this, but milk. I love a glass of milk.
I didn't even think about just straight milk,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about drinks in general for breakfast
but
foods.
I do love milk.
Yeah.
Goes good with cereal. All right, guys.
Yeah. But you could have cereal without, or you could have milk without cereal. Cereal without milk. Kind of sad.
You're gonna be thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Thank you.
I don't know. I was thinking foods.
Okay. I can go
No.
to a different route
Milk's
with
a
this. if you
great
want.
pick. If you want milk, that's great.
All right.
It's the only thing on my list I wrote down in all caps. So
It's because you wrote
passionate.
MLK.
My last one is a specific. This is from one restaurant. Chick-fil-A has one of the best breakfast foods in the world. It's called chicken minis. They're unbelievable.
Forgot about that. I love those.
My kids, my kids could eat 5 to 10 of them each.
If they served them throughout the day, I would have way more of them. Like right now, that sounds amazing.
And how hard is it to serve those? Like it's just the chicken nuggets, right?
Call Drew.
What's up, buddy? Yeah.
I think I've had chicken minis once or twice.
Oh wow.
And maybe I've gotten like mediocre batches or something. I want to give them another chance because I thought the breading tasted kind of like strange and like almost sour.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe not sour.
That sounded like maybe you got the wrong
I don't know.
I feel like I've never had a bad batch, but you clearly got one.
They're unbelievable.
Or maybe it was too sweet. I can't remember.
They are sweet.
They are sweet.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. And you can throw them down. Throw them down.
Throw them down.
Throw 'em down.
All right, back to me to end this sucker. Is that right? Or
Yes,
yeah, you
yes,
just went. I don't want to go too generic. I'll go specific. I'll go banana. I don't want to just say fruit, but
Just
one banana.
Single banana.
I think banana's great. That's like a on the go,
Yeah.
great way to start your day.
Henry
I love-
can get down on some banana.
It's great to just have a batch around the house.
Yes.
Running late?
Around the house.
Yeah, I have one in the bathroom. I have one in the closet.
I love that.
I have one in the car. I use it. It like dangles from my rearview mirror. Yeah, banana's just like a tried and true great breakfast.
That's a good pick.
fruit.
What is your ideal banana?
Pretty straight, not too much curve, little curve.
Okay.
And I like a more well done than most people. I'd say
Yeah.
like medium well.
Well
I like
done.
it medium well.
Well done meaning like
Like not ready for banana bread. It doesn't look like an old man's skin, but like it's been yellow for a couple days now. Like no sight of green anywhere near it. We're starting to get some lesions, some freckles on it. A little brown.
1,000% agree.
Those are great.
That's I want it freckled. I want it freckled on the outside without being blemished on the inside.
Yeah, and I know it's a little stringier that way, but I just think the taste is better.
Oh, it's way sweeter.
Yeah,
Right?
because you get the green on there and it just doesn't taste as good. It just tastes like you're eating like an ice cube.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you got it. That's the beauty of it is like you got to have it's the perfect window.
Bananas are kind of insane. They make you buy 14 of them. They're only good for 3 days. How does
true.
that work?
You gotta get like a super green one, like a yellow. Like you gotta buy them in a little bit of phases.
Did you know that bananas is the item that Walmart sells the most of in the whole like United States?
Like a single banana. Like if that's one unit, like they sell
I think
more of
so.
them.
I think that's how it's calculated. Yeah, that's the item that sells the most at Walmart. Not what I would have guessed.
I mean, I could be wrong about this, but it feels like bacon, super universally loved. Bananas also super universally loved.
Good. I put that on my list.
Do you think so? You think it's true? Catherine's not a huge banana person, but like,
I think banana's not too risky. It's like out of the fruits, it's like the least acidic fruit. It's like this
Yeah.
is just mush. God, how do you not like mush?
oh man, Henry likes that mush. He loves, like his whole demeanor will change if you pull out a banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lights up. So, All right, Jake said
Man, I grew up with a guy who
Man, I
his
remember
wife would breastfeed bananas to him. He liked them so much.
He's like, man, give me some of them bananas.
All right.
Jake said cereal, French toast, biscuits, and a single banana or bananas. Brad said bacon, pancakes, breakfast burritos, chicken minis. Me said waffles, crepes, sausage, and milk. You said Jake, Brad, and me.
Right.
I found some of these bacon T-shirts. They're awful.
Let's hear it.
I got a PhD in baconology.
Oh, that's clever. If you have no brain,
You wear that on a shirt?
if somebody bought it for me, I probably wouldn't. No,
If someone was nice enough to get it for me, no, I wouldn't.
I don't think so.
Bacon. Another reason I know Jesus loves me. That's the gospel. That's how they teach it. I love strip shows. Bacon, chicken, mozzarella.
What?
Not the mozzarella part. Baconologist.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it.
That's too much bacon, said no one ever.
Yes, I would wear that one.
Yes, dude.
I'd wear that one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're baking me crazy. It's like a Rastafarian guy.
XL t-shirt, body by bacon.
Body by bacon.
All right, that's it.
Irish by heritage, baconologist by choice.
By choice.
Remember those? Honorable mentions. I had eggs. Jake?
They were in my French toast.
Breakfast potatoes.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Those little diced ones.
Hash browns.
Hash browns as well. I'm thinking of like the little like cubes.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A's hash browns, McDonald's hash brown. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Those are good.
I call those breakfast French fries to the kids. It's all about the marketing. And then you said cereal. I had cinnamon toast crunch written down though.
Nice.
So
Nice. Yeah, I had that I didn't mention toast with jam,
Oh, you do love your toast.
smoothie, and then orange juice and apple juice. Didn't know if, I feel like milk is almost more of a food than those are, I think. Like milk's got more
filling.
substance to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had Pop-Tarts. I was raised on Pop-Tarts.
sure.
I wrote down intermittent fasting. I didn't choose it, but I
Yeah.
thought nothing is an appropriate choice.
Sure.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Granola bar, and then last honorable mention, muffin or any kind of pastry.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not supposed to probably start your day with sugar and carbs, but it feels good. A donut, dude. Oh my gosh.
It is amazing how they just like convinced us like, yeah, that's a breakfast
That's
food.
a breakfast. Yeah, donut's crazy.
You're good. You're good. It's fine. Just throw it in there. It doesn't fill you up with one. I know it won't fill you up with one. So
Yeah.
have like 3 or 4.
And if you need to get filled up, do chocolate glaze on the top.
Yeah. Or some
Sprinkles.
chocolate milk with it as well is really good. You have
Donuts are
2,000
so
calories
good,
by 8 a.m.
That was great filming that Cherry Pie 5K movie. We were in a pastry shop, so just donuts just on hand.
Yeah.
That is
First
fun.
sugar of 2025,
Wow.
kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. What's the matter?
Just, I don't know. Like, I
don't know.
kind of hurt my throat when I did it. So
Oh, I'm sorry. You need some levothyroxine?
no, I need some good ranchers in my life though. Levothy ranchers.
Levothy Ranchers, brought to you by us. Good Ranchers is the meat company that sponsors us, been sponsoring us for a long time, and they sell subscription boxes. And the great thing, before I even tell you about their company, is that if you subscribe to any one of their boxes right now, use our promo code, you get a free additional box every single month for the rest of time. It's a promo they're doing right now, free box for life, and they have a bunch of good meat on there. They got Wagyu beef, they got wild-caught seafood, they got seed oil-free chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Don't leave meat on the bone by buying somewhere else. Get the meat off the bone with Good Ranchers.
And this meat is very high quality. There's no additives, no growth hormones, antibiotics, anything like
Seed
that.
oils.
It's just the meat. You could trust it and know that you're supporting Americans along the way. So go to goodranchers.com, use the promo code GRKC, get a free box every month for life and $40 off and free expedited shipping.
And
And a sense of American patriotism.
all the things.
Can you buy?
By the dawn's early. Bye.
Bye.
GoodRangers.com. American meat delivered. A few little notes kind of in this thing up, or little random thoughts from Brad. One of them is, I don't like the bumper stickers that say, tell your dog I said hi. It feels passive aggressive to me.
You don't, not just because it's like a basic thing, but you're like, even just the verbiage itself is odd.
It's just, it's like, well, it just feels like, hey, you tell your dog I said hi. Tell him.
They say it through gritted teeth.
Yeah, it does. It feels a little aggressive.
Hey, ask your dog if he remembers me.
I think it's because it's a command. That's what it is. It's like, tell your dog I said hi.
You're bypassing me. You go straight to the dog.
Why? Who are you to? I don't even know you.
I don't have a dog.
Yeah, you have a Subaru Impreza. I don't know I don't know your life.
Tell your dog I said hi. You don't see that one too much, but it is weird.
I don't get it really either. Like, I think they just love dogs. Tell your dog I said hi.
That was a big thing when I was on the dating apps. Where to find me at the party? Probably petting the dog.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of those, like, I look at the groom. It's like a lot, the girls think they're like, hey, I'm going to say something. Like, no, you're all saying it.
What else do you remember other things like that? Like, I love.
Easiest way to my heart, tacos.
Tacos was a good one.
That was a big one on there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's been like 6 months I was on them. I can't remember.
7, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Nice try.
I can't remember too much else. I've seen girls make fun of guys because guys always talk about The Office, I guess. Like, my sense of humor, The Office. If you don't like The Office, we can't be friends. I think that's like a basic guy thing. And of course, like holding up the fish pics, but.
That'd be hard. Dating apps are pretty hard. I'm like, because you want to be like fun and different probably.
But you
also,
don't know if you're being different because you can't see the other guy profiles.
Right.
Unless you've got a mole.
You switch over. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to always like make mine my own big personality, but at the end of the day, I was like, just go to my Instagram. You're going to get a good sense on Instagram. Mm-hmm. That's nice. I don't really jump off the page.
I think I just played it straight and narrow. Straight and narrow.
Straight and arrow.
Straight as an arrow.
Straight.
I just say that's all I put.
I'm
straight as an arrow. He, him, his.
Straight.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Brad. I'm probably one of the straightest guys on here. If that's something you're into, holler.
Alpha male, straight as an arrow. Yeah. All right. How often are y'all waving to people while driving?
Good question. Not that often. If I'm on foot, more though. Yeah.
But if you're driving,
but just car to car, not that often in the big city.
What about car to pedest?
Not that often, I'm afraid.
I think car to pedest more often than car to car.
Yeah,
for sure. But both like 2% of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I've gotten in a habit. I don't know if it's a bad habit, but I've gotten in a habit of like I think the other day, I don't think it was the highway, but it was like, yeah, I like waved to somebody, like kind of being.
No one in this town. What happened to the Midwest?
Man,
no one's waving back to me. I'm on I-35.
It used to be like Mayberry around here. Now there's not even people. Yeah.
Arms out the window.
I genuinely, I don't think it was
wave.
like, I think it was like Shawnee Mission Parkway, which is not the highway, but like
45 speed limit though.
Yeah. It gets up to like maybe 55, 60 at some points.
Yeah.
And like, it was kind of like sarcastic, but it was by myself. I was like, why did I do that? And it's not like a big wave. It's like a little like, yeah, off the steering wheel wave a little bit. But I have a buddy who lives in like small town Kansas, and every time like he comes to Kansas City, every car he passes on the road, he's always like just doing a quick like, yeah, not even taking the handle all the way off the steering wheel, but just a quick, like as he's talking to me, having conversation, and I've kind of gotten into it. I don't know.
There's something about like, well, two reasons I think you wave. One is that like if you're going so slow that you have so much time to take in the other person, like a parking lot. I think I kind of wave in a parking lot, like because also sometimes like, maybe, hey, thank you, thanks for me, hey, thanks for giving me space. Howdy, you know, but also just like you're driving in New Hartford, Iowa. It's like I haven't seen a car in 5 minutes, so like
yes,
we should like acknowledge each other. It's like you're the only two people walking on the sidewalk.
You seeing that? Yeah,
yeah. It's good to see you, man.
Anytime there's like construction on the road and there's like workers out there like with the slow sign, I'm always like,
hey,
and they like always give me a nice head down like.
I try to always be really polite to the guys holding the slow sign. I'll like roll in my window. Like, I bet you still have your GED. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah. You're fooling me,
At
buddy.
least you got a job, bucko. I always talk to him like that.
Slow and steady wins the race, right? So
You don't need to hold that sign. You're doing just fine.
you're doing, yeah. Be proud of
I
it.
would have noticed.
Yeah. Anyway, just waving a lot to people these days.
Yeah.
And then another thing, like along with that, like something I kind of started as a joke, I think from the podcast, that I say dog all the time now.
Do you?
I'm like, yeah, dog. Like, what are you talking about, dog?
You're in the dog days right now.
I'm in the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
So
You know that song, Timon?
Dog
That
days
could be
are
a
over?
fun jingle. Fun jingle.
That's a great song.
Yeah, good song.
I wonder if we've done one to that at one point.
You might have.
Somebody would know, but
You might have.
I don't think I did a great job on it if I did. But yeah, Timon would kill that.
Someone write us a jingle to the dog days.
I remember the first time I heard that song, I was like, this is a roller coaster of a trip.
I think
Yeah.
this is music here.
Yeah. It's like, I think the song's over. Oh, it's not even close to being over?
Run fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back.
So good.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I've been clicking on like kind of stranger YouTube videos lately. Like I've been venturing out of my world. I think it's football's not I'm lost. I don't know what to
We're
do.
looking
I don't know
for
what
something.
to consume, you
Yeah.
know? And so I clicked on one the other day. There was just the story of like the chair that like we all sat in at some point, like in like elementary school or something. Like a guy just did like a mini documentary about this chair.
Like that hard plastic chair.
Yeah. And it weirdly brought back memories. It was like the music we talked about. Like this guy starts talking about the chair and he's sitting in it and then he's like leaning back in it. And like all of a sudden you start thinking about like your school and everything.
Yes, dude.
And another one that really caught me off guard. I just clicked on a video that was like exactly what it takes to become an air traffic controller. I was like, I've always kind of heard it's like
Yeah.
crazy mental health issues. It's hard to hire people. It's like they're offered $200,000 for this job. It's hard to keep people. So I clicked on it and I got about halfway through and I texted Rachel. I said, I might do this.
I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like my skill set really matches up well with an air traffic controller. If I had like somehow not stumbled into everything I stumbled into, I very well could see myself doing that, which is so crazy to think like just the opposite of what I'm doing now. But,
yeah, really.
But also I looked up, I think maybe ChatGPT had this wrong, but you can't apply if you're over the age of 31.
Well, you have to retire really early. So
Okay,
maybe,
that
maybe
makes
it's
sense.
like, yeah, they want you for a long time. Like I have a friend whose dad, air traffic controller, and he had to retire younger than a pilot has to retire.
Really?
Like you have to be, really sharp.
And is that, maybe you don't know, just because of the load it takes on you or just because like you can't slip?
Yeah,
at
whatever.
all?
The mental acuity or whatever of like, yeah, you have to like be very sharp and like managing all these different moving parts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pilots, they have it easy these days.
One plane.
Yeah.
It's-
One button.
They were at the Atlanta airport, which I think is like one of the craziest, busiest ones, but they were like,
Every 6 seconds.
a plane takes off.
Which I don't buy, but that's what I hear. We looked that up.
They only
to
have
see
like
if I'm-
4 runways. I watched the video. So that's crazy.
Wait,
Atlanta's
in just
airport.
like one airport?
I know it's like the busiest airport in the world, I think.
Yeah,
I know, I think.
They were saying that data shows us that the human brain can keep track of about 7 things at once, but an air traffic controller has to keep track of 30 planes at once. So I think that's part of like the mental load.
And the
But they've
human
got
brain can
little
do what?
tools to kind of help them out. They've got like,
Yeah.
placards and plastic and stuff.
It's got to be every 6 minutes. Every 6 seconds is insane.
It's pretty fun though.
I'm not seeing nearly 110 aircraft operations per hour, it says.
Whoa.
2,700 arrivals and departures daily.
1,100 per hour.
What?
No, it says
110.
110 per hour.
Oh. Yeah.
Still like every 30 seconds then or something like, or close to it. 110.
Yeah.
Pretty often.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds. But yeah, so everything you ever hear, it sounds miserable. But for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, I could do that. And I'm sure I would not
It'd just be
enjoy it.
stressful. Yeah.
Yeah, but it seemed like just like they're like you have to be like decisive and you have to make quick decisions and you have to be able to keep track of a lot of things at once. I was like, this is what I've been training for. I didn't even know it, but I'm ready to
Yeah.
become an air traffic controller. Oh, 31's the cutoff. All right, I'll keep doing pickleball videos.
Did you listen to like how they talk? Like it seems like you would have too much of a hard time because there's no personality. Like
It's extremely clear communication, like no fluff. That I would have a little trouble with. That I'm not.
what's up, boys? It's time to get
Hey!
down on the
Let's get the wings out, the jets up. Good morning. Just had my morning milk. I'm ready to go.
How's the weather where you guys are? I know actually. So
Matt told me a fun fact. You got to hang out with this dude. I mean, he's like the Atlanta airport. Every 30 seconds, he'll tell you something. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
Never even. He said in the entire world, air traffic control, everyone speaks to each other in English. I guess they
Wow.
need it to be uniform or something. So for whatever reason, that was mandated. Like
cool.
the air traffic controller, maybe not regional like local airports, but like
Yeah.
the international airport in Jakarta is speaking English to their pilots. That might be the only English they ever speak. Delta breaker one.
So you think all pilots need to speak English too then?
I think so. I think they at least know how to say what they need to say in English.
Right.
Fun fact.
Interesting.
Every 6 seconds, someone speaks English. That's what Matt told me.
Every 6 seconds. Like you just did it, so I have to wait for 6 seconds.
Isaac told me this. He said, or no, this is like a debate. Do you think you've peed at every hour of the day?
Oh yeah.
No. See, I go no.
Why? Which hours?
4:15 a.m. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Idiot. God, man. Every minute. Every minute.
No. Yeah.
I think it's the middle of the night that's tricky.
No. Yeah.
We were really trying to take advantage in China. We're like, this counts for Central Time. I think you stay on Central Time.
That's a fun challenge. Honestly, a life goal.
Have you
Yeah,
peed
I'd
at
say definitely not yet, but I want to get there by 55.
retirement age? I want to have peed at every minute.
Wow. How many minutes are in a day?
24 times 60. 120, 100, 144 with some zeros.
1440?
Could be.
Yeah, that's a lot of different minutes.
I think during like normal operating hours, we've got to be close. I think there could be an outlier, like, yeah, for whatever reason, randomly 11:17 p.m.
Right.
Never got it done.
Yeah.
But middle of the night's tricky.
I don't think so.
You got to take advantage of
Well, then
being in
again,
Vietnam.
though, okay, middle of the night is how many of the hours? 6 of hours. We'll say from midnight to 6.
Okay.
That is, what, 360 minutes total. Do you think you've peed 700 times in the middle of the night?
There's no way I have.
No.
Really?
I sleep so deeply.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I rarely wake up to pee in the night.
Or, yeah, I think I have for sure.
Yeah.
I've lived a full life.
You're
And so,
not
like,
missing out like us.
so then again, like, how likely is it that I've gone on the same minute? What's more likely, that you go on a different minute every time, or that you go on the same minute? I don't know. I'm not.
It'd
a
be
stat
fun to
guy.
see the data. Just like, dude, for whatever reason, 2:34. It's just like, that's the mode.
Yeah.
You have peed so many times at that minute.
That's a good point too. Like your body's probably waking up around the same time to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night if you are going. So it's like from 3:30 to 4, I'm probably covered.
Yeah.
You know, but
Let's talk to Chat. Chatty.
Chatty. What are you gonna say to it?
Don't you worry about it. We have a special relationship.
What a funny like thought.
They didn't even understand what I was saying. If you're asking, has the average person peed every minute of the day? The answer is technically no, practically maybe. Yeah, there's 1440 minutes in a day. The average person pees 6 to 8 times per day. So it would take a minimum of about 200 days of peeing at different minutes to potentially cover all times.
You guys peeing 6 to 8 times a day?
Not quite. Probably
Maybe.
5.1.
Yeah, not more than 6, I don't think.
You pee a lot.
I know I haven't really like monitored how often I'm going though. Today I've probably gone twice.
Same.
Jake, we're all being honest here.
Don't be embarrassed. Once.
Wow,
Just once.
dude, wow, you got some catching up to do, pal.
Dude, sometimes I'll I peed first thing I woke up. I'm up for like an hour, whatever. And then I go take a shower. And it dawned on me once we started recording. I was like, dang it, I didn't pee in the shower. I'm like mad at myself when I realized I like wasted
man.
I was
Free water.
above a drain for 20 minutes. I didn't even, God, what a waste. That's so dumb of me. I could never be an air traffic controller.
Yeah, you're done, buddy. Sorry.
So this says basically, unless you've lived an extremely chaotic or well-distributed schedule for years, you probably haven't peed at every minute of the day.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, unless you just like all of a sudden do night shift, like you're a night shift nurse for a season or something,
Something to think about.
which it might be worth it to do.
If you had to become a nurse, what type would you do? Labor and delivery. You kind of already done that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the types. What do we got? NICU, PICU, labor delivery, old person,
Young person.
young person,
That's different than NICU.
middle-aged person,
Middle-aged person.
rich person, poor person.
Yeah.
I mean, way back when it was just like babysitting. Or call a nurse. Does that count? I'd probably do that one. Sounds the easiest.
Yeah,
You could
just
do like,
nursing.
You could do like the ones where just like the checkup nurses.
That sounds nice.
They have the ones that just cleaner nurses, cleaner nurses. I don't know.
Nurse practitioner.
Nurse practitioner is like a doctor.
Home health.
Home health nurses,
Registered.
nurses.
Cardiac nurse.
My sister does radiology, like
Okay.
MRIs and stuff. She seems to have a good time. She have fun people. She met Taylor Swift, so
That's right.
probably do the one that I get to meet Taylor Swift.
I would do nurse anesthesiology.
Anesthesiology.
I choose a different one. Anesthetist.
She might be in that too. I don't know if that's part of her thing.
Maybe kind of a hybrid.
Yeah.
Prius of
So
nurses.
I think they always put the kids under for MRIs and stuff.
Wow.
You know,
They'll
kids
get
are
to it.
antsy. You know,
I got
just
ants in
move
my
around
pants.
too much. Well, I got ants flying around the studio.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll talk to bug guys.
See them right there?
Yeah, they are flying ants.
Wow, 4 years old.
Watch me dance.
Oh man.
You guys want to do wins of the week, or you want to? You want to jump rope, or what are you guys in the mood for?
Yeah. Let's do wins of the week. My computer's died, but
Oh, great.
a couple wins a week. I've been really enjoying NBA playoffs basketball.
Yeah.
Really enjoying that. And then I mentioned on Monday, but those pictures of Bo with the Beavers was just,
That might be my
I was
win of the week.
obsessed with it, man. I was like, holy cow. I've been showing everybody, like, just like how cute. Look at this kid.
Bo with the Beavers.
Having the time of his life. Like, he's just such a second born kid. Like, as far as like always wanted to be around other people. Like, we're kind of like worried, like, if we leave him back, is he going to be okay not having other people? And he's like, so like owned it. Like, you know, because for the most part, it's like, Bo, go play outside. And he's like, well, I want you to come with me to play outside. You know, he's
Gotcha.
like much more dependent versus Hattie's just like, she could play by herself
Leave
all
me alone.
day. Yeah.
Let me have my book.
So it's just fun to see him enjoying everything down in Texas and hopefully have a great experience. But yeah. Also just playoff basketball, dude. There's so many stars in the NBA right now and they're amazing. There's so many. It's fun. It's so fun. So yeah.
WNBA is back. You excited?
That's how bored I was and / sick last weekend. I watched 1/4 of the Sky versus the Fever.
Good for you.
It was before all the stuff went down.
Dang, missed it.
Yeah. I didn't hate it.
I'm kind of excited WNBA is back. I was like waiting for it. I
Really?
kept seeing all this like last month. I'm starting to see like stuff about Caitlin Clark, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
is the season here yet? Like, dang, it's like 3 more weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not that I'm watching the games, but I care about like
The story.
the story and the score and like I care about it.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't have as much apathy as normal for it. How about that? Like I'll read a headline or two and if enough people are talking about it, I'm like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, watched the quarter and it wasn't terrible. It was like, that's kind of an impressive play actually.
Yeah.
So there was also a decent amount of missed layups, but they're going to go with the bad.
My win of the week is going to be people being nice. Case in point, just 30 minutes ago, Gunnar texted me out of the blue. We're not talking about anything, but just out of nowhere. Hey,
Gunnar's the man.
So proud of you, man. Love seeing your success. Love when the good guys win.
That's awesome.
You know, I don't know if he's talking about Nate or Friday. I don't even know what he's referring to, but I'm a big words of Af guy. So I really appreciate that. So just got a few texts like that. It's just nice. And obviously there's a lot going on. There's a lot to celebrate right now, but I'll still take the words of Af. I appreciate it, guys.
That was like 9-10 words from Gunnar. That's a lot. Like Gunner's a quick texter, short text. I mean, he took some time to write
I know.
that.
Yeah,
That's
it means a
awesome.
lot. I
Yeah.
love the words. So
Love that.
yeah, shout out to just good friends, encouraging friends, just lifting each other up. And then future win of the week. Really excited. We leave for today's Rachel's last day of school. Tomorrow we leave for Branson.
Come on.
Gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah, baby.
That's great.
Who all
Love
like
Branson.
this was probably better conversation for out the pod, but like only because it's not that interesting to other people. Like who in like the camp world are you going to see in Branson? Like who are you excited about seeing this weekend?
I kid you not. I don't know. Alex Dimchek is going. Other than that, I don't know of a single. So I guess I don't know of a single K West person going.
Okay.
But I think I'm kind of excited about that. This is what I used to love when I was single about going to church by myself. I love going to a big church. Like, I don't know who I'm going to sit next to, who I'm going to meet there, who's going to know me, who I'm going to know. Like, I love the idea, the abundance of what could happen.
That pumps you up.
Yeah, I love the idea. Like, I don't want to text people and ask if they're going. They're either going or they're not. It's not going to change anything. So,
Right.
like, I can't wait to see who's there.
because it's a camp. It's 100 year of camp. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a big reunion. But like, you're the only person that's talked about it to me.
I might be the only person going.
You might like. They're like, we need to have a social media blitz. Let's tell Jake Triplett about it,
And then he'll kind of trickle.
yeah,
it out.
he'll lead the charge.
Yeah, they haven't done an amazing job.
'Cause I've like
from what I
asked
can tell.
my friends that live in Branson are going, but like
Gotcha.
beyond that, no one's like coming into town or anything for it. So
It's hard to get a scope, even of what we're doing. Like, I don't know, like, they say, go, hey, Saturday, have at it. Go to your favorite camp and enjoy. I'm like, are we, like, going down the white slide? Like, am I,
that'd be awesome.
like, are we
though.
participating? No, I want to. Oh,
yeah.
I would love to blob Rachel.
Oh yeah,
That would be awesome.
yeah. You sign some whatever like those things that like relinquish them from
Yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah.
If you get
Blob
break,
on.
Yeah, break your neck and just go for it.
But I don't know of anyone else. So we'll see.
It'll be just fun for Rachel to experience more of that
Yeah.
stuff too.
Dan?
Yeah. So yeah, I was in Illinois last weekend for the wedding, and I'm learning just like Central Illinois is just laden with listeners of the podcast. So
Is it really?
Me and my cousin and my brother played pickleball with Tyler Hartman and Aiden Tybel, just like Ghostrunners listeners. Shout out.
Shut up.
Great at pickleball. Great guys. Aiden's been listening since like episode 50 something, I think, like
Cool.
way before me.
Central
So
Illinois.
that was fun to meet him. I knew Tyler before, but meet Aiden, fun to play with him.
That's great.
Yeah, it was
Cool.
a fun time.
Central Illinois.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else we need to end with? Comment of the week. Of course. My goodness.
I'm doing a Spotify comment
They're
from
starting to trickle in.
episode 436. Where'd it go? Oh, La Familia Connor just said the improv energy was electric today. So fun to listen to.
I
Thank
do.
you.
I feel like last week's episodes were great.
Yeah, they were fun.
Really.
This week's episodes. I mean,
I said retort earlier. I don't know. We got a lot of good feedback about people saying, like following up to your like government story, like they have all this crazy technology that we don't have. Like,
yeah, I
there
saw
are a few
of those.
examples
Yeah.
of people who had like crazy stories. All right, my comment of the week is from Kippy Cathy, 95.
Hey, keep it, Kathy.
I got a new license plate in the mail, and it was OB4NA. Nothing against Obama, but it was right before the election, and I live in a very conservative place, so we got a new one. It just looks like Obama.
Nothing against Obama. That's absolutely something against Obama.
Yeah, nothing against Obama. I didn't want to be associated with him.
But I had no. Yeah.
It would have been a death sentence to have that license plate. Nothing against him.
OB4NA. They're gonna be like, people are gonna think I was trying to say Obama.
All the ones closer to Obama were taken, so I did OB4NA.
That's amazing. You
Yes.
think that they were like, all right, why do you want to change it? Like, well,
It says he, him, is on it. Yeah, Keep it, Kathy. Thanks for the great comment.
that's funny. Time you got a comment.
Thanks for the birthday wishes. It was nice. Saw
Yeah,
people
happy
wishing
birthday,
me
man.
birthday.
It's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Good birthday.
Yeah. It's fun.
Had to work.
Yeah. I mean, that was fine though. Had worked and then where did we go? Went to Red Door with mom, dad, and Jesse. That was fun.
That's good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys.
Red Door's awesome.
Yeah.
And they do have a big red door, so that's good.
Yeah, they
You know,
don't.
I like that.
They don't
They don't false advertise.
false advertise. Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week with, I don't know, more Beaver stories, Branson stories.
Yeah.
Tyler's got some new Johns in his life by then, probably. So, yeah, go to our Facebook page, vote on the shmores, and we'll see you guys Monday.
Love you guys. Ghostrunners Podcast. Everybody.